These three simple steps gonna guide you not only to start your project but also finish it flawlessly. Hi, my name is Arut and I'm a licensed general contractor in Los Angeles. I used to work for architects, designers, and developers, and for the last 5 years I'm a licensed GC in Los Angeles. The main question, based on my 18 years of experience in construction business, the main questions are always the same. How do I stay within the budget? What do I do to finish the project on time? And what is actually my role as a client on the project? Following these three steps is gonna allow you to take control, avoid surprises, and get the result that you were expected. These challenges may seem tough, but you can bridge any lack of experience and achieve a successful outcome. First step is to understand your concept. It's about your price, design, quality, and timing. Let's start with the price. Determine your budget before starting the project. Are you investing in the house that you're gonna stay for 5 years, or you wanna go all in because you're gonna stay in that house for 20 years and you wanna get the best result possible? Second is the quality. Quality is not just about the quality of your finishing materials, but it's also about what's going on behind the walls. It's about the insulation, soundproofing, waterproofing, quality of the framing. All that is affecting the price and timing. Third is gonna be design. Design is your curbless shower, it's your smooth transition from the tile to the hardwood, it's your pocket door to the pantry room, and a hidden door to the powder room. All that is gonna affect the price and timing. And the fourth is timing. Are you willing to spend 8 months renovating your house, or you have to be done in 4 months because your lease ends and you have to move in 4 months, so you don't have any other choice? You have to understand all those 4 points as a concept before starting the project. Extra tip, put a bullet points that are important to you specifically. Are you a cold plunge fan, so you need a designated spa zone in the backyard? You're planning to buy electrical cars in the future, so you need a designated area for your chargers so they don't look bulky and ugly. Or maybe you're planning to have kids and you want to make sure that the kitchen is super durable and you don't want to take care of that too much. But understanding the concept is not enough, and it's not going to work unless you understand the hierarchy of any renovation project. You as a client is always on the top, then we have an architect, designer, and then a general contractor. Let's say you decided to make any changes during the project, so your change has to follow the same cascade of hierarchy that we have. So basically the architect will make sure that your changes comply with the codes, designer will double check and make sure that your changes stay within the concept of the design, and general contractor will calculate to check how much that would cost and how long would it take. By the way, another tip, involve your GC and designer as soon as possible, ideally before you got your final drawings approved. Let's say, for example, open space concept is beautiful, looks awesome on the paper, but the moment you realize that stepping in your house, you're gonna be looking directly at the island kitchen, that concept doesn't look good anymore. So involve your GC and designer at early stages. By the way, another tip before we get to the final step is weekly reports. Always receive weekly reports to compare the progress and address issues that require your input as the owner. And by the way, don't assume that if there's a bunch of people running all over the job site that everything is perfect and you see the progress, or if there's a low week that something is off the track. And now, king of the kings, budgeting. Different contractors use different applications, different formats, and sometimes it's very difficult to figure out what's going on with those estimates and numbers. But the clarity is the key. Having an itemized estimate doesn't mean knowing exactly how many gallons of paint was used or how many nails they're planning to use. Actually, super itemized estimate can backfire on you because the contractor will charge you extra for even a tiny change during the project. So your focus should be on what the final result gonna look like, how much does it cost, and what is included in the price. Does the tile included in the price, or the estimate is actually just for the rough materials? You have to focus on a clear understanding of the scope of work and agreed upon outcome. By following these steps, your project has clear price range based on quality, timing, and design. You'll understand the process, know who is responsible for what, and manage and control your project through weekly reports. You'll have a clear understanding of the final result and its cost. These three steps ensure that your project stays on time, within the budget, and meets your expectations.